What's up, guys? Savvy here, and just still playing the NHL 13 demo right now. Just waiting for the 13 release. I got the season ticket, so our whole club has it actually. So we'll be playing a bunch of club games this weekend. Definitely wait for those videos. But right now, I just got a message from a guy that made up a website called NHLguides.net. It seems like a pretty cool website. A lot of work went into it, I assume, because if you look through there, there's a bunch of guides and stuff, especially the goalie guides, really in depth look at NHL 13 and all the new features and strategies and how to and all that stuff. Seems like a pretty cool website, so I was like, yeah, sure. And they want me to make a guide on how to shoot. I mean, I know a bunch of you already know how to shoot. You've played this game for a long time now, like me. But a new year, new game. Definitely gonna have some new people starting to play this game, looking at what hockey's about and whatnot. But here's a guide on how to shoot. If you're using normal controls, left stick, moves you around, and your right stick, that's basically your hockey stick. And basic shot, just skate up, hit up on the right stick, and it'll take a snapshot, just like that. And if you're left-handed, you'll hold it out to your left, press the right stick to your left, curl it back a little bit all the way to the bottom, and that'll wind up for a wrist shot. And you can hit up like that. That takes a wrist shot. Easy as that. And your left stick, it helps you move, like I said, but it also is how you aim. So you see in the bottom right corner there, you see those dots moving around, the circles. The left one shows you where I'm aiming, and the right one shows you my stick, what's going on there. And slap shot, wrist shot. If you go to the right, that's a backhand. Go to the right, then up, that's a backhand if you're left-handed. Everything here is opposite if you're right-handed. And I'll do a slap shot real quick. Slap shot's even easier. You go all the way down on the left stick. Well, you have to go pretty fast. Down, then up. Pretty quick, because the puck is loose. If you wind up for a slap shot too long, you'll lose it just like that. And you'll just whip it or something. But, down, up, slap shot. And don't forget to aim. And if you click on the right stick there, that'll do a fake shot. Kind of helpful, I guess. I don't really use it that much, but, it's there. And also some tips on shooting. The new this year is the top end speed, true performance skating. So your player can reach full speed, and with that, if you're going top speed, you're not going to be able to shoot as accurate. So you kind of want to, get to a glide and then slow down a bit so you can have the most accurate or the most high percentage chance you can. Because if you're going top speed, you're not able to shoot. You're not able to shoot that accurate. Slap shots are a good way to get rebounds. If you got pressure on you from the point, you got some guy crashing the net. Take a slap shot, aim it down low, so it hits the goalie's pads there, and it will bounce out. Most likely it'll bounce out. Sometimes they'll cover it like that if it goes with the glove or something. But, it's a good way to get rebounds. They're a lot more powerful, so they're harder to control for the goalies. And another good time to use slap shots is for the rebound purpose is if you're on the rush, the defenseman is covering the pass, the goalie's not cheating or anything. Take a hard slap shot down low. Just hope for a nice rebound to bounce off his pads and right to the other player crossing the net. If you're on a 2-on-1 odd man rush or something like that. As you see here, if there's a guy on the left, I can hit it low left from the right side, and you can see it bounced out to the left there. If a guy was crossing the net, he could have easily killed that rebound, put it home. And wrist shots are, I think, the most accurate, best way to shoot. Wind up and get a good amount of power, not as much as a slap shot, but more than a snapshot, and pretty accurate. Slap shots are probably the least accurate, in real hockey, but I guess it depends on your attributes, like how good your slap shot is compared to your wrist shot accuracy. Slap shot's a good way to get a rebound. Wrist shots best overall shot, I think. And snapshot's just a good way to get a quick release, you know. Maybe surprise a goalie. If it's a human goalie, maybe you can surprise them with a quick snapshot or something like that. And backhands, probably the least used. I mean, the only time I use a backhand is deking. I never try to take a random backhand shot because it's just so weak in this game. You know, you can't be like Sidney Crosby or Pavel Datsyuk freaking sniping a backhand top shelf from the top of the circle in this game. So definitely not the smartest choice from anywhere outside of the slot. So you can deke left, right, left, shoot, backhand, forehand, whatever you want. Fake shot, backhand, forehand, backhand. Basically, all you need to know is hitting up on the right stick, and that's a shot. Once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to, you know, pick corners and stuff, get used to where you're aiming, and all that stuff. And go make sure you check out NHLguides.net. Got a bunch of cool stuff up there, some cool videos, you know, highlights and how-tos, and in-depth look at the strategies and all that. Hopefully, some of you found this helpful. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, you know. And stay tuned for some NHL 13 content coming up. I'll see you guys later.